Hey, what's going on, guys, and welcome to another squad builder about the Euros. Obviously, as these go up, I think I'll put them up all on the same day. So this will be the games that are happening today. So we've got France versus Ireland, Germany, Slovakia, and finally Hungary versus Belgium. We're going to start off today with France versus Ireland. Obviously, if you haven't watched the previous 3 videos, they are like, the way it works is we build a squad builder and it has to have 6 players from one team and 5 from the other. So, obviously, France is the better team than Ireland, in my opinion. They have the better players. So, today we're going to have 6 French players and 5 Irish players. Well, yeah. So, if you like have a different opinion on like who should be in, what formation it should be, you know, anything like that, put it in the comments and let's have a little discussion. But this is how I see it. So, we're going to change the formation to not that one, just a normal 4-1-2-1-2. I feel like, you know, it gets the chance to get other players involved, i.e. the left mids, the right mids, and also, you know, still have the centre attack mid and the CDM, which you can play centre mids in. It just seems like a better chance to have everyone involved. So, we are going to start off with an Irish keeper, and that is Shay Given. I think, you know, I didn't really want to put Lloris in just because I wanted the other French outfield players. And I think Given's quite a solid goalkeeper, especially on FIFA. Like, you know, those stats in terms of that green card, all 70s, which is pretty decent. I know he doesn't play football that much anymore, but he still has a decent card. Next up is another Irishman, and that is Seamus Coleman. We'll go with all the green cards. Why not? This guy is really, really good. Strong right back. I think he beats any of the French right backs. I think he's a lot better than Sagna. 80 pace, 78 dribbling, 81 defence, 78 physical. Pretty much sums him up. Bombs up and down that right flank, which is fantastic. Next up, another Irish player is what we start off with. Really hitting these up at the back. And that is Kieran Clark from Aston Villa. Didn't have the best of club seasons, but in terms of the Euros, he's doing really, really well for Ireland. Kind of holding them together defensively, if anything. Not the greatest player in my opinion, but in terms of like the stats he's got, a 79 defense and 76 physical are very nice. Next up is a player who's a lot better in terms of a centre back, and that is Laurent Koscielny. What can we say about this guy? Absolutely brilliant. I think he's a really good centre back in real life. He makes a few mistakes, which is the only problem, especially when playing for Arsenal. But in terms of like FIFA, his card is ridiculous. We've got his inform on the screen there. 80 pace, 89 defense, and 83 physical. If you haven't used this card on the game, which I'm guessing everyone has by now, surely, it is insane. It's well worth having it in your clubs. I think the best 3 centre-backs for the Premier League are either Koscielny, Otamendi, or Kompany. If you're looking to build a BPL side, you know, that's how good I rate Koscielny. Next up is another Irish player, and how could we not include this guy? Come on, where is he? He's got to be on it. Can't believe I can't even find him. How is Robbie Brady not on here? I am shocked. I know he's a silver card, but he's actually not on it unless I'm just going blind. Not he. Oh, there we go. Found him. Yeah, Robbie Brady. There we go. It took a while, but we got it. Robbie Brady from Norwich. Obviously, if you didn't see it, he scored a little header that sent Ireland through. That's how good he was. I think he's playing left back for Ireland as well, and he ends up scoring a header in the box in like the 85th minute or whatever it was. That basically put Ireland through after all their pressure. Kind of says it all. How insane this guy is. He ended up putting them through. Loads of Irish fans absolutely loving Brady to get them through. Not sure they get through against France, but they'll at least make it a tough game. Obviously, I think it was World Cup qualifying where France had to handball it to go through, but I think France are a better side now. Next up is N'Golo Kante. We'll put his blue card in. That's beautiful. There we go. N'Golo Kante gets into the side. Really holds everything back, pretty much. He covers all the ground in front of those defenders. And in terms of this formation, you know, if you're looking to build this squad, a 4-1-2-1-2 is great. And to have Kante just sitting in front of them defenders is so good. Obviously, his stats there are his team of the season card, but even his normal card is insane. Next up, we go left mid first, and we'll put the main man, Dimitri Payet, into the squad. There we go. We'll go as a blue card. First of all, his stats on his card are absolutely insane. But second of all, how good is Dimitri Payet? That first goal, in terms of like the very first game, really settled the French down a lot more anyway. I think they played a lot better since, even though they have still struggled. Next up is a guy who's playing out of position, but I wanted to go with the 4-1-2-1-2s today, and that is Paul Pogba. Obviously, getting linked with everyone under the sun. Looks like it could be Man U now. It was Real Madrid. It was Barcelona at one point. He's having a decent Euros. He's not exactly lighting the world a light, though, but you never know. He could be a big game player and step it up. Next up is Matuidi, if I can spell it right. There we go. Biasmatidi. There we go. I think I'm going to put Pogba advanced a bit more. We put Matuidi down here. So Matuidi comes into the side. I think he is an excellent player. He covers so much ground from what I've seen whenever I've seen him play. I think, you know, he would be a potential target for Premier League clubs if he wasn't at PSG. Next up is Antoine Griezmann. Obviously got a 95. I really want to put that 90 in. Let's have a look at this 90 card. There's his 90 card. 92, 92, 93. Really good. Griezmann, obviously, he's a right winger there, which I really want to fix that. Come on. Let's change that to a striker. There we go. So, yeah, there his card. He is really good for me. I think he's more of a player who links the midfield and the attack. He's not really out-and-out striker for me. I think he's really doing well behind Gignac, who's come in since, you know, they've struggled the first two games. And it's improved his game a lot. He's that type of player, so it's helping him more than anything. And finally, we end it with Shane Long. I really like this guy. I think I'll go with St. Patrick. There we go. I think he is a great player for me. Really works hard for his team. He is a team player, which is the key thing. And he really does show that, you know, like, there's no wonder why Liverpool are going after him as well, just because he works so hard from the front, which is what Klopp wants. But there you go, guys. That is the France and Ireland team. 83 chemistry and 71 rating with a fair few sick players in it. Long and Griezmann up front would be insane. That midfield is crazy, and the defence is quite strong as well. If you did enjoy, as always, like and subscribe, and I shall see you in the next one.